Cheers. Good morning. Cheers. He just cheers me with an empty glass. Oh my gosh.
It's not empty.
What
Cheers
up,
to our
y'all?
friends on the screen. Is this a record? Did we
What?
set a record today?
Yeah, we're 20 minutes early.
We're 20 minutes early. How do we feel about it, chat? You're very active.
Yes, they love it.
We love seeing you all. Even though it is 10:01, people are still saying that we're waiting on Big Perk the plug.
Yeah, waiting on Perk.
Right here.
He's like, I'm right here.
He 9:50. He was
Did
here.
you not see me? Cheers. Welcome back to Road Trippin, presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Go download the Fanatics Sportsbook app right now to keep up with all the cool stuff. Road Trippin and Fanatics have cooking up together as we get this show on the road. And before we dive into all NBA things, Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Kendra Perkins, I'm Allie Clifton, Rich and Allie here in the Road Trippin studios. You guys, I feel like I can now put Perk in this category. Congratulations. The Bear Down Wildcats.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all win. What division do you guys? What
Big
division
12.
you guys
We're
in
in
now?
Big 12.
Oh, it's called the Big 12 now?
Whatever division we're in. Basically, whatever division we're in.
What is your league called?
It's the League of Arizona. We showed up. We took names. And we just kept it pushing.
I do want to admit that I watched
Pac-12,
the game
Big
last
12,
night.
Big 12.
Big
don't
12, Pac-12,
Your 12.
your 12. It's Arizona's 12.
B12
That's what it
don't
is.
matter.
Oh, man.
Get that
You know what's
belt.
bad?
Get that belt.
You got Kansas. We know that such respect for Kansas, right? But it was like we showed up as the same respect we had for UCLA when we showed up to the Pac-10, and then was like, "Hey, we appreciate all your history, but this is ours now." So it's just fun to show. It didn't matter what conference we're in. We go to ACC, USC, ABC. We're gonna win the conference. We're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do something in the tournament.
Big Perk, I'm not going to put you in this part, but for Rich and Channing, had I not turned on the game last night, one thing is for sure, I still would have known because LeBron is posting about you guys.
LeBron's posting about Arizona. As
Are
he
you guys
should.
riding on his back again?
No,
Yet
first of all,
again?
he's riding our back. He called us and was saying like, "Yo, what's Arizona like?" He's trying to jump on Boyd over here. That's the difference. That's the difference. Yeah, he's riding our coattails again.
Whatever. As you guys all know, we love you. You're active in the chat. We got a lot of new names, a lot of new faces joining along every Tuesday, Friday, live 10 a.m. Pacific, here with the Road Trippin crew. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Like and subscribe.
All show long. We want to see how many we can get. You already know that I like to track you for all the fun. I am the frog.
How many
so
are
if
we
you
at?
like what I say, drop the frog emojis. He's the egg or the bald eagle. Have your choice. Channing, have we settled on the fries or the dinosaur? What are we
Yeah,
rolling
let's go
with?
with the fries.
Let's
The
go with the
dinosaur
fries.
makes me
He's in a
feel-
fry mood today. And then, of course, Kendrick Perkins.
Perkins the plug.
The
Big
plug.
Perk the plug.
Or the bear. What mood are we
Yo,
in?
I
We're
went
gonna
to
we're
the,
gonna plug. We're
the
keeping
plug?
plug. yeah.
Kansas, Arizona game, right?
Yeah.
It was cracking on Saturday. Something seems off on Kansas and Darryn Peterson. I bet watching it.
we're
in-
diving- diving in.
Apparently, that's what we're talking about right now. Go at
No,
it,
no,
Channing.
I had to get it off my chest. Watching it in person, it doesn't look normal. Like, okay, Richard, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
They came back, U of A was up, I don't know, 15, 16. Then, Kansas comes all the way back. I think they're only down 4. Then U of A goes back up 14, 15. There's 5.5 minutes left to go in the game. If you're the best player, are you coming out the game?
No, if I'm the 5th best player, I'm never coming out
Right.
the game. They don't let. I'm just. But I'm with you.
It looked like that game, and I'm just assuming, but I'm watching, and I'm watching just him. I want to see, like, he is a great player. It just seems like he's not engaged in the winning part of basketball. It may be his youth, it may be what's up, but like when it was winning time, you're like, oh, show me something amazing. And I was like, oh, you're not really like
Did he come out the
emotionally
game?
just didn't see
Wait,
it.
wait. I didn't watch. The one thing I get anxiety about is watching Arizona basketball. So I'm like, I'll turn it on if they're winning. If the other team scores, I turn it off. So I like pay attention, but I can't watch. I get too connected. So did he not play in like the last 5 or 6 minutes, or you're just saying he was?
Didn't play the last 5.5 minutes. And obviously they got blown out after that. But I'm like, man, you got a chance to come back to 8 or 6, and it was just like nope, just done.
He don't care.
I don't want to say that, but
I'm going to say it. He doesn't give a fuck about Kansas or Kansas basketball.
Yeah.
He's getting close to maybe I think around the range of between the range of $4 to $6 million.
Yeah.
And the problem is that, by the way, Zion just had a like he had a pretty good interview where he was outspoken about his past. We haven't heard that side of him anyway. The thing about Zion this year is that he has cleaned up areas outside of basketball, meaning he's represented by the great Bill Duffy, one of the GOATs when you talk about agents. Like when you talk about basketball agents, Bill Duffy is one of those ones who they do have a Hall of Fame for agents, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, he's definitely going in that motherfucker. Here's the thing that I'm saying. Darryn Peterson, he has to clean up those areas. It is not on this 18, 19-year-old young man
Right.
that are making these decisions. I don't believe the flu. I don't believe the cramps. And guess what? Bill Self is the coach at Kansas. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yes, he is.
Good dude.
And guess what? If I'm the coach at Kansas, I don't want him in the last couple minutes either, because it's demoralizing. You can see the frustration on his face when he goes and does interviews. He don't know. It's not a connection there. It's unfair to the rest of those guys in the locker room. Like if he continues to cater to Darryn Peterson, then all of a sudden you lose the rest of the guys in your locker room right before y'all about to go enter the Big 12 tournament.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have these other guys committed and go away from this relationship where it's so many unknowns and it's untrustworthy. I'd rather go this direction with my guys than lean more towards this guy that could possibly be the number one pick, because his mind is not into college basketball right now. His mind is to stay healthy, continue to get his bag, and then get to the NBA draft. I'm not mad. Get your letters. But it comes to a deeper conversation, y'all. Richard, Allie, Shannon. See, it's guys like this who doesn't hold up their end of the bargain. See, A.J. the Bouncer, Darius A. Cuff Jr., they're getting paid top dollars. They're playing every single night. Darius A. Cuff Jr. is literally in a walking boot every damn day until game day. A.J. the Bouncer has not missed a game, I don't believe.
No.
So when you talk about holding up that standard because you're getting paid top dollars, don't fuck it up for the people that's coming up behind you, man. It's already enough problems in the NIL space.
Welcome to our NCAA basketball road tripping episode. Wow.
First of all, it's
I love it,
amazing
Perk.
that we're spending so
Get
much
that off
time
my
talking
chest.
about the second best team in the conference. That's the thing.
That's
as
why
well.
you two were both so
I
quiet.
was just like, we're talking about the
Hey.
second
My
best
bad,
team.
y'all. I had to get
Also,
that off my
Don't
chest.
you dare apologize.
Burris
Don't you
is
dare
nice
apologize.
for Arizona. Also, that in person. Whoa, hey, he is nice in person. Everyone talks about Koa Pete, but dude, when you see that kid play in person, you're like, hey, he's
Brentford,
different.
too. Straight
Yes.
out of Cali.
It sounds like we have our content when it comes to June in the NBA draft, because Kendrick Perkins is dialed in, as is Channing Frye, and Rich, he just wants to talk about the Wildcats.
I know they better hit that
Which is
like
fine.
button if they
KYP,
want
know your
this
personnel.
interview.
We do have people in the
want
chat
this
saying,
interview to continue for the next hour. You better hit that like button.
Oh,
oh,
geez. Yeah.
tell them. We do have people complimenting your chain. You and Richard Perk.
Shout out RT.
Very blinging. Shout out to our fam at Happy Jewelers. We love it. Happy. Also, Ty14 in the chat said that he just found out that he goes to the same church as your mom, Perk.
Oh.
That's who my mom deceased.
Well, maybe we should let him know. Someone
Well,
must be out there saying they're your
Maybe we're not
mom.
declaring. Did I not know? I missed something.
You must
Hey,
have
shout out
missed
to
something.
what's his name in the chat, man.
Ty
Continue-
14.
Hey, continue to worship, man. Continue to worship.
I love it. When you were on that rant, he wanted everyone to know. All right, let's dive into the NBA. Jonathan Kuminga is where we begin. Since being traded from the Warriors, he's played in 3 games for Atlanta. He's averaging 21-7. Hawks are 4-0 since the trade and playing well with Jalen Johnson back in the fold. What are you guys seeing out of Kuminga as Perk takes a little seat back? We'll start with you, Channing.
Dude, I think we all kind of knew he was going to do this, right? Like, for instance, Channing Frye in Portland was not the Channing Frye in Phoenix.
Motherfucker, are you
Because-
talking about yourself in third person?
Yeah.
Shump,
Yes, I am.
Shump has entered the chat.
Look, here, Nate McMillan was like, Channing, we don't shoot threes. We don't play this way. And I was like, well, this isn't who I am. And he was like, well, you're playing behind the Marcus Aldridge, Joe Prisbilla, those kind of guys. And then I get the opportunity to be myself in Phoenix. And
Hang on, pause. I apologize. The man said it was his mom. You went to the same church as his mom.
Oh, tell my pop, what church was that? Tell me about it in the chat.
It must be the same church that you go to. That's my bad.
I know what I'm saying. Okay,
Texas Baptist.
Texas Baptist, Southern Houston, Church of the Trinity Child.
Right now, I belong to Lighthouse Baptist Church, Church by Pastor Keon over there. And you know what I'm saying? First Lady Shawnee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lighthouse.
That is amazing. Okay, continue, Jimmy. I had to correct that.
But like Kuminga's getting a chance to just play and flourish. There's no, like, obviously Jalen Johnson is the star, is the face of that team, but he's coming in playing with free money now. It's like there's no expectations. They're saying, show us what you can do. And that team is galvanizing behind him because they're mid again. And so it's
They're
like
20. He's averaging 21, 7, and 3. Sheesh.
Dude, he's balling. We all knew he could score. It's just a matter of like the winning part, right? And if you're on Golden State, they want to win a certain way. And if you're on Atlanta, they're like, show us what you could do. It's a very different attitude.
Rich, you want to dive in before Perk does? Stop laughing at that comment.
No. Again, we know who Kuminga is. He just didn't fit with the system. Russell Westbrook is a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest point guards of all time. The team didn't fit when it was him, LeBron, and AD. It just didn't match. It's not to diminish one or the other. Kuminga just didn't fit with the motion style offense that they are running. He wanted to be X, and it just didn't match. It was a clash of that. Like, you don't think Steve Kerr wants to win? We've talked about all the championships. It wasn't an acceptance of a role. He outgrew his role, but Steph was still the focal point. He's going to average 20. He might go on and be an all-star. He might be a multiple-time all-star. But it's not all on him, and it's not all on the Warriors. It just didn't match up. Simple.
Turnover. Golden State fumbled the football. Golden State Steve Kerr fumbled the football.
So
you know
zero
why?
responsibility to the player?
Hold on. Because you know why? What is Golden State doing right now?
Dealing with injuries.
No,
Trying to figure out what Porzingis has?
They're tanking. They are quietly tanking. But they're tanking in the right way by holding Steph out because there's no reason to bring Steph back. And so what they're doing is they're letting their guys play to basically see what they have in audition. Correct?
Correct.
Steph, they're not holding Steph out. Steph is actually not healthy. He stood up the entire Laker game.
He's not rushing to come back either. This is only 24, 25 games left in the regular season.
I don't think you can rush a runner's knee injury.
Yes.
Yeah,
he stood up the Perk. Wait, slow down. Just Perk, wait, slow down. He stood up the whole game. We can say that they're trying to lose, and I agree. There's a bunch of guys that are auditioning, that are playing well. You look at Pajimski, he's played well. All of these guys, Pat Spencer has upped what his opportunity has been. They've done a great job. Like Santos, all of these guys are doing a great job. Steph isn't healthy.
I'm with that, Richard. I'm not questioning the legitimacy of his health. What I'm telling you is that if they were in the playoffs, we will be having reports on when he possibly could return. What I'm saying is, listen, hear me out. This is not a Steph conversation. This is a Jonathan Kuminga conversation. Because my thing is they gave up on this man too soon. Too soon. Not only did we know, us four, the Road Trippin family, knew that Jonathan Kuminga had a high ceiling. Steph Curry knew it. Draymond Green knew it. Jimmy Butler knew it, right? The only person who didn't believe was Steve Kerr. So when you think about all the legendary coaches, a la Greg Popovich, Rick Carlisle, all of these guys had to adjust to the new generation. All I'm saying is that you couldn't find a way to be a dog whisperer in the NBA, to be able to get on the same page, wrap your arm around Jonathan Kuminga, make him feel love, in order to make him and y'all get on the same page so that you can have one of the most athletic guys in the league fit your system or just a little bit to get the best out of him, it makes no sense at all.
Okay, now say it from a player's perspective. Like, what could Kuminga have done better? Because I heard.
Perk said, I don't
Rick,
know.
I'll answer that. I'll answer that.
He did
Rick,
100. So 100% of that was all Steve Kerr, because Draymond had no impact on Kuminga. Like, Steph had no impact. What they were trying. So that's what I'm saying. I have no problem with the blame pie and it being split in certain. But to say that's 100% Steve Kerr and the Warriors dropped the ball.
I didn't give a percentage about nothing.
We're going to move on from this
Thank
conversation,
you.
just from the standpoint to do Jonathan Kuminga justice, because he's playing well with his new team, and I think that's where the focus needs to be. Kuminga with the Atlanta Hawks. The Bucks are on the schedule next for the Hawks on Wednesday in Milwaukee. Last night, Giannis's return from a 15-game absence, and the Bucks got beat down by the Jalen Brownless Celtics.
Ooh.
108-81. Who wins on Wednesday night? The Hawks revamped with Kuminga or Bucks with Giannis back in the mix?
Man, stop it.
Oh, I'm going. What, Hawks?
The Hawks.
Yeah.
Watching the Bucks last night was gross. I have never seen Giannis care so less. Then he was looking like, oh, y'all gonna put me out here with them again? Shit, come on. He no energy, like no belief in what he's out there with.
He's not playing for the Bucks. He's playing for the fan base in the city of Milwaukee. This is Giannis' farewell tour to Milwaukee. The only reason that Giannis came back is to say, you know what? I'm coming back and I'm going to give y'all the rest of this season for the fans. This is appreciation to the fans before I get my ass up out of here. Because there's nowhere in hell he believes that they got a legit shot to do anything in the playoffs. No. I don't even think they're going to get into the play-in tournament. They're 3.5 games back. But I got to this is why we love Giannis, though, because Giannis is not cheating the fans. He knows that this team stinks and doesn't have a legitimate shot, but he's going to give his all to the fan base on his last farewell tour. Bigger picture, man, this says a lot about the Boston Celtics.
Hey, yo.
Y'all want to have a conversation? Let's talk about that. Allie, Clifton, yeah, the Boston Celtics. Let's talk about that. Let's
Did you
talk
just put
about
my government name out there, bro?
I did. My bad, Allie. But look, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
They are bought in.
Huh?
Before we go there, though, I think Rich had something to say about you were going to lead this conversation.
No.
Yeah, you were.
I like this one.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Let's talk about the Celtics.
Say about the Giannis thing?
No, I think look with Giannis. Look, the Bucks, they're not on the test. The Bucks.
Okay, so that's what he has to say. We're off the Bucks.
I like this, Richard. You've been nice today.
Okay, fair. Whoa, y'all are really searching my government name. Do we really have to throw out the middle name in there?
What is your middle name?
Bethany.
Why are you acting
Oh, they
shocked?
got the brown eggs. That's sick. I didn't even know they had brown eggs. They got those organic eggs.
Wow.
What? They got brown eggs in the chat.
Aren't they always?
No, they're like white eggs.
They're always in the chat like that.
No,
there's blue eggs too.
See? They've been like that. Anyways, continue with the chat. You guys are very active and energetic. Bethany, who that? Yes?
Yeah,
There's something going on with your mic, Perk. As I read this next.
See, look, they show up in my chat as white eggs.
It's probably
not even Black History Month anymore.
It is at your channel.
All right. I do want to get Perk. How's your mic?
It's good. Now let me say this. Let me do a
cage-free eggs.
We got 600 people watching. We only got 134 likes.
What?
We gotta get them numbers.
It won't be a mic test in 10 minutes.
Ain't that the truth?
Mic test then.
By the way, shout out to Kimberly Jean Clifton. That is my mother. And yes, you're correct. ABC.
Really?
It's a thing. I have an older sister. She's an ABC, and I'm an ABC as well. Isn't that cool?
That.
Y'all caught on. I love it. Refer to me as that with the frog emoji moving forward. All right, we're going to hold off on the Celtics conversation for a moment because I'm going to finish the Atlanta-themed conversation because apparently Rich wants to get in on this. So we're going to let him go first. But it's our straight trippin' segment. Speak, Allie. Speaking of Atlanta, Atlanta's front office recently teased a one-night collaboration with the iconic Magic City as an ode to the iconic cultural institution, citing Magic City's role and impact in Atlanta's Black communities and hip-hop culture in the announcement. Here's where our conversation will begin. San Antonio Spurs center Luke Cornett asked the Hawks to reconsider their Magic City Monday plans for their March 16th game against the Orlando Magic in a letter posted to Medium on Monday, saying, "The Hawks failed to acknowledge that this place is a gentleman's club. The NBA should desire to protect and esteem women, many of whom work diligently every day to make this the best basketball league in the world. We should promote an atmosphere that is protective and respectful of the daughters, wives, sisters, mothers, and partners that we know and love. Allowing this night to go forward without protest and would reflect poorly on us as an NBA community, specifically in being complicit in the potential objectification and mistreatment of women in our society. Regardless of how a woman finds her way into the adult entertainment industry, many in this space experience abuse, harassment, and violence to which they should never be subjected." Is Cornett tripping or the Hawks tripping?
Perk can go first.
No, we already started.
No, Perk can go first because
No, Richard, you haven't really been active today.
This is what I want to say.
Your energy, I need you to pick your energy up.
Yeah, your energy is lackluster.
I think I am going to side with Luke Cornett. I'm going to side with Luke Cornett. We can be Magic City. Everybody has the ability to do whatever they choose, spend their money how they choose. But the NBA, the brand, the logo, like they're let's just say this. I think that the NBA can partner with whoever they choose. But I understand what Luke Cornett is saying, especially at a very delicate time in, you talk about women's rights. But women's rights is also, the ability to go do that, right? To be on Playboy, to allow, that's what that empowerment movement has a portion of. That's not all of it. There is a portion of that. And so to look at this and say like, hey, we want to do it, there's going to be kids at the game. Again, these are things that like 5, 6, 7. I just think that to me, if I'm taking my kids, my 9 and 11-year-old kids, that's not what I want to be introducing my kids to. That's just me. I can respect somebody else's opinion without arguing with them. What you do for your kids is different than what I do for my kids. But for me personally, I would not take part in that. I understand what that is. I don't let my kids watch PG-13 movies, So, but that's just
kids are 9 and 7.
9 and 11.
Sorry,
right? They get but my point is more of this. How you choose to spend your dollar, what you would choose, but do I think that the overall brand of the NBA should be having gentlemen clubs nights? That's 1970s basketball, right? That's what was the Will Ferrell movie?
Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, that's no, it's not Tropic Thunder. The Tropics. But what was the name of that movie? Semi-Pro. Look at you! Holy shit! Look at you!
Wow.
For the first time ever. That's semi-pro. Guys
just
smoking.
seen the Halloween costume.
Literally, guys
I've
are
never seen
smoking
it.
cigarettes, drinking, talking about, hey, our sponsorship is Magic City. That's old. I think we're above that. That's just me. Everybody can have their own opinion. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't think that it aligns with the brand. That's my opinion.
Perk?
My first question to Luke Cornett would be, has he ever been to Magic City? That would be my first question to him. No, seriously, have he ever experienced Magic City? Right? And my thing is we could go down the line and we could take a lot of things away if we're gonna get technical. Like it's been what are those called? Intro songs to games or whatever. That's intro music of gangster rap. do we want to dive that deep? When people think of Atlanta, they think of Magic City. Not just because it's a gentleman's club, but people think of wings. People think of food. They serve food there. That is the culture of Atlanta, right? And like, again, I get it. Somebody can have a totally different opinion, excuse me. And Richard, how you parent your kids is probably not the way that I parent mine. Yeah. And I'm not saying, and look, no, real talk. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. I'm just not the one that, I don't live under a rock and I don't live in a bubble. And I know that it's 2026 and that if you don't have or you're not able to keep it real with your children and expose them to the real world with the access of the internet and things being out, they're going to get exposure from somewhere else. That's the kids part of things, right? But now the Magic City part of things, yeah, we joke and we laugh about it because people who didn't been there, which is probably majority or 100% of the guys that played in the NBA, because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I done been there. Yeah, I done got the approval. My wife knows it. I ain't hiding shit. I done been to Magic City a few times when I touched down in Atlanta. Damn it, I couldn't win in Atlanta because I was in Magic City, okay? I was in Magic City. But what I'm saying is I disagree. I don't think it's a big problem. I don't think it deserves a protest. I don't. I think it's their culture, and that's just why I stand it.
Well, real quick, I'm not going to dispute that. Again, you have sports betting, right? Shout out Fanatics. You got Sportsbook. You got Viagra pills, Cialis pills. You got all these things that they are pumping on every commercial and all the they're selling boner pills on every commercial. And then they're going to get mad that Atlanta they're literally selling those. That's what they're selling. They're selling those pills, and then people are. I get it, right? I'm just saying that for me personally, I'm not sitting up here. They do it. I'm not gonna boycott Atlanta. I'm not just like, but do we need it? That's just my opinion. But somebody that's from the South is like, no, Magic City is a staple. It is a historic, cultural place. And look, a lot of music has come through there. A lot of music, there's a lot of things. I know Magic City just isn't that. There is a lot of things that happen through the movement, through the culture that go through that building. But not all the things are good that go through that building. There's been shootings and there's been things at that building. There's been some negativity that have gone through that building. And I just don't know if all of that, do we need it? That's it.
If Atlanta people are not complaining, who should we to complain?
Channing?
Man, listen, you just don't do something like that and not run that through Adam Silver or the NBA. So the way they must have had their meeting and said, hey, we have this deal. We're going to do a one-night so-and-so with Magic City. The NBA goes, are you sure? And Atlanta goes, yep, this is what we're going to do. And NBA goes, okay. So listen, if the NBA okayed it, who am I? None of my business. I don't live in Atlanta. I have ate the wings before, but
that's not all you ate.
But
wow.
No, he had the chicken fingers. He had the fries. He had
they selling boner pills on the internet.
Yeah, that's true, man. They talking about Blue Chews. They talking about that on Turner.
Penis bumpers.
Oh my God, we're live, Channing.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
All right, what's the next subject, Allie?
Richard wants to know what you said.
I said penis pumpers.
Okay. We're going to take a quick moment to check in with our partners. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we're going
to be right back.
And now from our sponsors.
Now that the football season's over, it's the perfect time to lock in on the NBA. As the playoff push begins, teams are heating up and every game is starting to matter more. Fanatics Sportsbook is your go-to for all the hoops action possible. They've got all the ways to bet. Plus, you can earn up to 10% FanCash back on your bets. For those that don't know, FanCash is Fanatics' signature currency. So whether you win or lose, you're walking away with something. Use it on authentic NBA merch, from jerseys and hats to one-of-one collectibles. But this is Fanatics, so you know they have you covered more ways than one. Fanatics Sportsbook offers fair play protection on player prop bets. If a player gets injured in the first half, your bet is refunded or that leg is voided. and your parlay stays alive. But what's a parlay without a boost? With daily profit boosts on the biggest matchups, Fanatics Sportsbook is the only place making sure every bet feels like a game winner. Winning hits different here at Fanatics Sportsbook. Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777. Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. Maryland, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Not available in all states. Terms apply. See, my morning flew by and I didn't have time to cook anything. And I looked up at the clock and now it's 10 a.m. and I'm hungry. And it's March. That is what I said to myself this week, realizing that life is super chaotic and we don't just have time to do everything we want. What do I want? Easy nutrition that is ready for me whenever I want and actually tastes good. This is where our friends at Huel come in. That's Huel. Huel is a perfect solution for high protein, routine support, busy days, habit building, convenience, plus control this year. If I'm being honest, I'm absolutely the person who looks up at 1 p.m. and realizes I've had coffee. Just coffee. No breakfast, no lunch, just caffeine. So lately, I've been keeping Huel Black Edition around to stop myself from doing that. On the days I'm sprinting out the door, I grab a Black Edition ready to drink. It's a complete meal. 35 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners. And it's all under $5, which is kind of amazing because it's cheaper than a latte and actually keeps me full until lunch. And I know what you're asking. Does it taste good? Really good. Limited time offer. Get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code ROADTRIP at huel.com/roadtrip. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our show.
Sure.
Yes. Welcome back to Road Trippin' presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Looking at a couple of y'all's chats. Why is Allie the only person doing ad reads?
I just did an ad read this morning.
Should we tell him, though, why I do the majority?
She knows how to read. She's a host.
Which is so funny because I misread the comment earlier in the podcast.
She's literally a host. Hosted by Allie Clifton for 10 years. Hosting. Wait, did we talk about the W?
I'm just saying, she's won fucking 5 Emmy Awards. That's her job. Is to be the best.
I'm just kidding.
host,
Also, all of you in the chat.
But y'all sleep on Allie. That's the funniest thing. Is that like for a decade she's been doing it and like one of the best, like Lakers, Dodgers, like all the stuff. And then everybody, she's just like, oh, hey, I don't know how to XYZ.
It's because it's my vibe. To just be in the background. Just do my job. Yeah.
Hey, Allie, ask the chat, do they want me to do the reads? Or they
no.
want
Hell no. We don't even need to ask.
The amount of editing.
With that, also, people in the chat, I
got?
love you and you're catching on to the eye theme and that I struggle to see sometimes, but making my glasses bigger doesn't make me see better. So just so you know, yeah, I should probably get LASIK.
Laser?
Isn't it? It's a laser that goes, we call it LASIK. Yeah, I should probably
How many likes do we got? Can we get an update? How many likes do we got? 253 likes. That is all time. Love it.
All time. We love all of you. Continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're live every Tuesday and Friday. All right, we are continuing on. The Pistons defeated the Orlando Magic. Why can't I speak today? 106-92 to improve to 45-14. The franchise's highest win total since winning 59 games in 07-08. So congrats to the Detroit Pistons. But on the other side of the court, I feel like we haven't really talked about this much. The frustration seems to be boiling over for the Orlando Magic. After the game, Banchero told reporters that teams adjust to them and that the Magic don't know how to respond. In response, Jamal Mosley, head coach, had a different perspective on what happened. Quote, I think the one adjustment that Detroit made last night, they just played a little harder. There was no schematic adjustment that they made. It was more or less along the lines. They did turn up their defensive heat a lot more. 1 to 10, we'll start there. Channing, I'll begin with you. What is your level of concern for the Orlando Magic?
Oh, 9? 9? Like when you got a guy like Paolo, whether you believe in what he is or what he isn't, or is he having a bad year or has he plateaued? When a player goes outwardly like that and says, oh, we need to make adjustments, that's never a good sign. That's never a good sign. It means you're looking for something that's not there. And that blame usually, in all honesty, yes, sometimes you can make adjustments, but you can't make adjustments for getting beat to lose balls. You can't make adjustments for being more physical. Like a coach can tell you to do that, but if you don't do that, if you don't feel that, what's he going to say? What play is he going to run? So to me, it's like, hey, you're the best player. We go and we like come and go with you. And if you're getting dogged out by this team, what adjustment am I going to do? I'm not going to sit you. So I think Paolo and him need to get on the same page of what's expected from a player who's a franchise guy, and then what's expected from the coach based on the personnel that he has. So for me, I think it's a 10. And I think, I had high expectations for this team, and they just can't shoot the basketball.
Was it just me, or did you say a 9 first, and now it's a 10?
10. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the more I talk about it, the more I'm thinking about it.
Nah.
Because I've been on bad teams where one of our guys goes, yeah, we don't make adjustments. And I'm looking at him like, dog, we literally just played the Miami Heat. Like, what adjustments? We don't have the right personnel. Like, what adjustments is coach going to do? We're going to run, we're going to run UCLA action. What is that going to do? Switch. Then please, if y'all can't shoot or defend, what play am I going to run?
Richard.
Oh, I got it. I'm pulling up the stats real quick. Ooh, shooty. All right. The 3-point percentage from Paolo is 31%. And he is a drive slash guy. Like you have to develop your game outward, right? Or certain players have to develop the ability to slash. I appreciate whoever did that. But my point is more of like when you look at Paolo and you're like, okay, has his game grown? They needed more shooting. They added Desmond Bane. But the game hasn't elevated. Obviously, the coach is always going to get the blame. They're the first ones that they're going to cut. We saw it in Detroit with JB Bickerstaff. They had grown. They were like, okay, it's time to move on. So level of concern, probably mid to like, hey, this team had expectations. But they've dealt with so many injuries over the past 2.5 years. And it was just kind of like, I don't know what their cap is. I truly don't know. But if this is where these guys have kind of plateaued, then yeah, the franchise is kind of like stuck in that limbo right now where you feel like your expectations should be a top 4 team and battling for the conference finals, but you're hovering around that 6-7 play-in first round. Like it's just not a good spot. Look at you.
Perk.
Banchero's going to get Mosley fired.
Oh, for sure.
He's going to, when you get to the point and we're this late in the season, this is not the first time this season that he has quote unquote like publicly called out his head coach in the media. Like when you say we don't make adjustments, who are you talking to? You sure not talking about your teammates. You're talking about your coach. Do I feel like Jamal Mosley should be fired? Fuck no. Do I feel like Paolo Banchero took a step back this year? Hell yeah. Like we coming into this season, we were having conversations. Was he going to be able to take that leap like a Cade Cunningham or, like a Tyrese Maxey? He didn't make the All-Star game this year. He's not going to be an all-NBA guy. He's a $200+ million player. Right, so it's got to be a level of accountability to that standpoint. They just went out. And we got Desmond Baines. And
Jalen Suggs has played 36 of their 59. Franz Wagner has played 26 of their 59. Paolo's missed 10 of their games this season. So when you combine that 3 of your top 4 players have missed, and again, the Lakers, we've seen this is part of the league. So it's like it's the blame pie. Right? Is it some Paolo has regressed? Is JB Bickerstaff, or not JB, is Jamal Mosley, is he able to connect with the guys because guys are injured and guys are frustrated? That's all a part of it. Jamal Mosley's a great coach. Franz Wagner is an important player. If you're missing him for half the season, he's your second best player, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Richard, when you only as supposedly the best player, you only miss 10 games. That's when you show that you're the elite of the elite. We're talking about a former number 1 pick here. We're not just sitting up here talking about somebody that blossomed and was a surprise in the draft and they found a diamond in the rough. No. They went out and got this diamond. They knew he wasn't in the rough. They went and bought this motherfucker from the jury store.
Let's engage with the chat on this conversation.
Let's say this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wrap it up. Sean Michael from Florida. You said second most important player in Franz Wagner. He has in the chat, bold take, Orlando should trade Paolo and build around Franz.
Oh, let's slow down.
No way.
Anthony Black, though, hey, I'm going to tell you this. They got something in that kid, Anthony Black. I'll leave it at that.
So, Perk, you agree, though, that they should – you agree with Rich and Channing. They should not trade Paolo? You guys
No,
think
hell, what? No,
build around
no.
They should,
Paolo, that
trade,
dude. He's that dude.
They shouldn't trade Paolo, and they shouldn't fire Jamal Mosley. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Orlando go out and pick up Cole Anthony again?
No, I don't think so.
No,
You sure?
they're not on the roster.
They didn't pick him up on the waivers?
No, but I'm saying though, like I said, Jalen Suggs, your defensive guy. Is everything okay? Are you letting in
Channing,
animals?
did you just let an animal in your window?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it's my cat.
Oh.
It's my cat. It's hot in here, so I opened up the window and she was making. I thought you guys could hear it.
You got a black cat?
Your pussy was purring?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
What?
No, hear me out though. Let's get back to the thing. This is not, I don't know. This happens on most teams. Sometimes the coach loses his voice in a locker room. It's not that you're a bad coach. It's not that you're, it just happens. So maybe they do need a change of scenery. But I don't think what coach are you going to get in there that's going to make shots for guys who can't shoot? That's my thing. Who are you going to get in there to make shots? It's just how the roster is constructed. If y'all ain't making the improvements for yourself, you can't bring in anybody. You can't bring D'Antoni in and just go be like, oh, everyone shoot threes. Y'all not three-point shooters.
They brought in Desmond Baines.
One person who could shoot?
I'm
You
just
brought in one guy.
you got to take a step forward, some type of way.
That was a step forward, but
that's why,
you're still
God, that's why I
mid.
think everything is not like straight lined. Everything's not straight lined. You can have a year where it's then you make a jump. Right now, injuries last year, injuries this year. Team looks flat. Guys missing all the games, bro.
All right, we're going to move on.
Yeah, it's like
we
we
love
said,
the conversation. Having said that, the chat is on you. They
Why?
said that your children
About the
can't listen
pussycat?
after. Okay.
But I'm saying, like,
Your
come on.
children can't listen to this. It's rated R.
Come on.
The
You
Detour
guys,
presented
grow up,
by
guys.
Fanatics Sportsbook. We're going to
Seriously.
get into our Detour segment. SGA returned to action and picked up right where he left off, dropping 36, which I believe. Who was wrong last week?
That was us. There was no minute restriction. I thought there was going to be minute restriction. Like, no, he's not. He's going to get 20.
He
They're gonna
cooked
get
y'all.
30. Oh, yeah. He laughed at me. Like, minute restriction.
He cooked y'all. SGA returned to action, picked up 36 in a win against the Nuggets on Friday and 30 in a win at Dallas on Sunday. His 20-point streak is up to 123, and he can tie Wilt at 126 on Saturday. First, I want to know, which record is more untouchable? LeBron's 22 consecutive All-Stars or SGA's running 20-point game streak?
Oh, LeBron's. 22 All-Stars?
Yeah.
Consecutive, not
Yeah,
just
consecutive.
22 consecutive All-Stars.
Okay. Let's predict how long the streak will last. Over, under, 150 games?
Oh, under.
200 games?
200 games.
Oh.
He gets to the line too much.
Yeah,
He
I'm
gets to
going
the
to-
line so much.
I'm going 200 too.
If I have to go between
300?
I would say between
Can I get a 300?
I would say 150 to 175.
What number is he on right now?
He's at 123.
Oh, we get it 200.
He gonna touch 250 because he's gonna touch two. Here's why. He is one of the most prolific scorers we've ever seen, but he's also at that position one of the most efficient scorers. Might be the most efficient guard that we've ever seen ever. I don't. Can y'all correct me? I don't know the last time that I seen a point guard / shooting guard. I think for his career, he may be shooting 53% from the field.
That's crazy.
Talk about getting to your spots.
Bro,
Talk about getting to your spots.
think about that for a second, y'all. They have big men that hasn't finished their career with shooting 50% from the field. We talking about dunks, layups,
And we're talking
jump
about
hooks.
volume.
We're talking about contested tools. It's no. I just if somebody holds him under that, good luck. But the trap doesn't work. Every time he steps foot, the norm for him is not even 20 no more. Like what the last 3 seasons, now this is his 4th season, he's probably about to average 30 points over 52% from the field. I believe he's shooting 55 this year from the field. I don't think people realize how crazy that is.
So Perk's going 250. Channing says 200. You say between 150 and 175.
Yeah,
That's fun.
I'm not betting against him. I'm just
No, for
taking,
sure.
yeah. I was like, I ain't betting
we gotta
against
stop
him.
doing
If
that.
you
We
tell
gotta
me
stop
200,
taking the under.
yeah.
Stop taking the under.
That's
You guys
not
just did it the
under.
last
It's
week.
like 500 or 150. It's like I'm gonna go 150.
What is the most untouchable record? Let me give you some options. Wilt's 100-point game. John Stockton 15,806 dimes and 3,265 steals, or Bill Russell's 11 championships.
Oh,
Bill Russell's 11 championships.
yeah.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting no.
11,
we're gonna
11
see
and
someone
13,
score 100?
11 and 13 years.
Do you think someone's going to score 100?
I think there's a better chance of that happening than someone
Yeah.
winning 11 championships. That's
Yeah.
11. There's
You know
only
what,
8
by the way?
teams.
By the way, the
Right.
person that I believe that's going to score 100 points eventually is Wemby. I can see it.
Well, go out on a limb, my friend. Jeez.
I don't know if he. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Well said, Allie. Well said. Stockton's is tough too. When Chris Paul, and J Kidd, these guys played 20 years and they're still 3,000-4,000 assists away from him. Yeah, that one.
And
That one's
there's no true point guard anymore, so it's like no one's just gonna be passing like that.
Bobby Irish, thank you. Bobby Irish 7. What are we talking about? 259 likes? No,
Yeah.
we're talking about consecutive 20-point games. But with that said, go hit that like button. All right, I actually want to get to this because this is fun. Our Road Rules segment. Did you guys see this? We need your attention. This foul from Jokic on Keyonte
That's
George.
some bullshit.
Is it a
What
foul?
are you doing?
Wait.
Is it a foul?
No, he got underneath him like that. Like I don't think. It's hilarious.
You should have seen it in person. It was off, not in person.
But
like,
okay,
you're
what
like,
was? Are we saying that Jokic was being ridiculous? The dude got low, and then Jokic was like, "Yo, I can't even back. Look, Jokic's feet are off the ground."
He just fell on him.
You know how strong you have to be?
To what? To do with Keyonte George?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
could have been a serious.
Nah, that boy's
Well,
strong.
really,
Oh,
I
he
mean,
squatted Jokic. He squatted Jokic. Yeah, that ain't
He's
nothing.
probably 285.
Yeah,
you
a
know
little
what I'm saying?
275 on the
Bro.
bar.
No.
Bro,
Just drop.
come
Nah,
on.
nah,
Yeah,
Jokic
arch
this-
the back.
Nah, Jokic this
Okay.
year might be about
When was the last
315.
time you worked out, Richard?
Jokic is
Me?
close to
Yeah.
10 threes now.
Honestly, just as a genetic specimen, it
Case
just
in
kinda
point.
just
Perk, when was the last time you
stays
worked
looking
out?
perfect.
Honestly,
No, lie to me.
2 years
I mean,
before he
the-
retired.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? My workout for the last couple of weeks has been my Ozempic shot, and it's been doing just fine.
Hey, you know, it's all about the health.
Yeah,
By the way, 284 pounds
yeah.
is Nikola Jokic.
That
If he
was
jumped
the
on
beginning.
Young back
They
like
have a
that,
list.
What? I'd take
the only
him for-
person I have confidence in that could hold him up is Channing.
What?
Channing
What?
don't even have confidence.
Because
in
I've
that.
seen your ass in the gym.
Ooh, ow, my shoulder hurts. Dude, I did bench press 275 yesterday.
Okay, so that's a foul or no?
Yeah,
Yeah, Allie just ignored your comment.
it's all right.
Oh,
All right. L for Perk. Aw.
oh.
I did just ask Channing.
What?
The chat said, Allie, you didn't ask Channing. All right, let's talk about Ant. Ant-Man having the best season of his career. He's averaging almost 30 a night on 49% shooting from the field, 40% from deep. Wolves are currently 4th in the West, but still he has only the 9th best odds to win MVP. That's after Wemby, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Luka Cade, Jokic, SGA, and Jaylen Brown. Does Ant deserve more respect? Perk?
No, everyone respects him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's having a career year. But if I'm Ant and I'm not in the top MVP conversation, I get even more pissed off. By the way, let me say this. I hope Anthony Edwards watched this. Matter of fact, I believe he does because I'm good friends with his boy. And his boy didn't hit me on some certain things that we didn't say it on this show. that he didn't agree with. You know what I mean? But it's okay.
Great.
But he agreed with me. But it
What'd you
wasn't.
do,
It wasn't that. So here's the thing. If I'm Anthony Edwards, I really want to capitalize on this year playoffs. Anthony Edwards, this Western Conference, no matter who we got favored, no matter we could go by who we want to pick, who we got favored to win all this, I don't give a damn. But it is wide open. Wide open. Minnesota coming off an embarrassing Western Conference Finals where they were embarrassed and has been there back-to-back years. They returned their entire core. And Julius Randle, Rudy, Nas Reed, they got Mike Conley back. Everybody, Dante, everyone's back. This is the moment where Ant could put the world on notice. If I'm Ant, yeah, I want to win the MVP, but me being razor sharp is, man, I'm about to go win me a fucking championship. I done been to the conference finals. Oh, Denver, Jokic still putting up numbers. He's not in the best shape. He looks injured, wrist, knee, like that. Aaron Gordon, Peyton Watson. We don't know if J-Dub is coming back. Questions about Wemby and the Spurs because of the lack of experience. We got experience. We got experience and we got talent. And I consider one of myself as the best in the league. Anthony Edwards, go get your feet high, go get your hardware. Go get your feet high, go get your hardware.
Hardware what? Like go win a championship?
Fucking right.
What?
I don't think they.
I'm not picking them.
Is he top 5 in the NBA right now?
I think he's definitely a top 10 player. Again, when you have to moving up from top 10 and top 5, could he be first team All NBA? A lot of it is predicated on wins. So many times we talk about Shea winning the MVP last year because his team had won so many games and they had been so dominant all season. If you're in fourth, even if you're having the best year of your career, but your team is in fourth, no one's making this about is your performance. LeBron James averaged 25 points a game for 21 straight years. But all of that, he wasn't the MVP every year. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a great year and your team be fourth. If they're fourth, I'm sorry. I still have them fourth. Behind Houston, behind San Antonio, behind Denver, and behind OKC. Excuse me, that's 5. So, I know they've been to the conference finals, but, and their team is back, but the team around, the league around them has gotten better. So that's not to diminish his season, diminish that. I just think that if they get to the conference finals, they had a heck of a season. But to go conference finals, then finals, I just haven't seen that from them this year. And oftentimes you don't see it from teams that are in the 4th seed.
No, I'm with you. But I was, Allie, the top 5 conversation, the energy is shifting, y'all. The energy is shifting.
In what way?
Jaylen Brown, Kay Cunningham, SGA, Wemby,
Jokic.
Anthony Edwards, they're changing the standard for top 5 players. You know why? Because your ass got to be able to get it done on both ends of the floor. Kay Cunningham getting it done on both ends of the floor. Jaylen Brown getting it done on both ends of the floor. Anthony Edwards getting it done on both ends of the floor. Wemby's getting it done on both ends of the floor. SGA is getting it done on both ends of the floor. The bar is being set.
James
SGA
Harden
is not. No offense.
Wait. James Harden also has an MVP. Steph led the league in steals, a part of a number 1 defense, but it was you can still be dominant and be an adequate defender, right? You can you have to be adequate. You don't have to be Michael Jordan 2-way. You can win an MVP and be adequate, hardworking in the space, IQ defender. You don't have to be elite. So let's not say the bar is set that you got it. I've seen too many MVP go to.
I said it's trending, and I didn't say MVP. I said the top 5 player conversation.
Yes, he said trending.
Okay. I stand corrected. Every time you lean your head down, I can see the bald spot that's coming.
Fine.
I can just see it.
Stresses me
Hey,
out.
Shout out
get
to
500 likes. We're gonna get some Beijing.
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna get
see
that.
whether we get 100 likes or not.
Speaking of the 500 likes, shout out, we did hit 100 in the or 1,000 in the chat watching and viewing. So we thank all of you, of course, for rocking
Love
with us
y'all.
weekly here on Road Trippin'. We only have a couple more segments to go, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Bill Simmons says Jason Tatum may return on Friday versus Dallas. He tore his Achilles in May, so it's been barely 9 months. DeJounte Murray just returned from an Achilles, and it took him over a calendar year to recover. KD, he was out 18 months. Thoughts? Would you rather have Tatum at 80% now or 100% next season? Would he still be trying this if the Boston Celtics weren't in the position that they were in, meaning the second seed in the Eastern Conference? Would this be different? How are you guys feeling? At the same time, you did see that clip. He ain't coming back to be no role player, Doc.
It's not his jumping leg. It's his right leg. Left leg is his takeoff leg.
What are you singing, homie?
Singing Marvin Gaye.
I'm singing. That's not Marvin Gaye.
Who is
Learn
it?
your history. Damn it. That's
Who
the
is it?
Osmond brothers. Here's the thing. The footsteps, learn your history before you just shoot something out there talking about Marvin Gaye. Here's the thing.
What's
Here's
wrong
the
with
thing.
you, Perk?
Look, he Googling it right now.
Oh, what's
Hey,
wrong with y'all, man?
look.
What's
He's wrong. I know.
He's like, Jay was like,
I
yeah, I
didn't
am
play too
Googling it.
many. I didn't play
I had to
that
Google
too
it.
many
I had to Google
domino
it.
games and spade games with my uncles and grandmas. I know this music. You got to be scared if you hear Tatum coming back for the league, because the only duo that's proven is Jaylen Brown. Right in the Eastern Conference is Jaylen Brown and Tatum. They're playing with house money. They're the only team. They have the most championship experience in the Eastern Conference. If I'm Tatum and these 5-on-5s been going well, damn it, I'm coming back. Because see, every player is different. I'm not accusing players of this, but we all know as athletes that when you get injured, who you are as a player, accountability, and what you do and put into your body speeds up the healing process. Two things I know about Jason Tatum: he don't smoke and he don't drink. He don't smoke and he don't drink. Healing process, I'm not accusing others, but he has been they have to kick him out of the gym. Sam Cassell told me throughout this process, they had to literally tell him, no, you cannot come in today. Give us a break on Sunday. We've been with you 6 days a week, 2 times a day. You cannot come in today. This team feels like that they could go and they got a shot. When you have that window and it's unexpected, Jason Tatum looking from the outside in, he's fiending to get back on the floor. They're the most dangerous team in the damn league.
First of all, you got to give credit to their upper management.
Mm-hmm.
You let go of players none of us thought they would be where they're at.
I thought they would be a top 6 seed. I did say that preseason. I said that. Yeah.
And then they come back. You get a brand new starting center with Kata, right? Then you go get Vooch, who's a solid pickup. You'd continually develop the guys that you got there. You're bought in, and then you make the guy who everyone thought was, 1A, 1B with Jason Tatum. He goes, oh, I just been doing less so that everybody could be happy. But this is the real me. I'm not doing underwater workouts to just be an all-star. I'm trying to be an MVP. And here Jaylen Brown comes and says, listen, this is who I am. But I could be a team player also. And so it's just impressive that they've been able to do this. And it's more impressive to me for Jaylen Brown playing with Jason Tatum to go, you know what? I don't need to do all this every single night because you're great too. And for us to win a chip, we got to be great together. So a lot of credit to that organization.
Somebody said it had nothing to do with upper management on the players. They just got lucky with pieces.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
I thought that
You
would
gotta
piss
have
him off.
buy-in. But how do you get paid?
Chad, I think it's just calm down. Calm down, big dog. Calm down, big dog. I was just, come on, y'all got the big fry.
We're supposed to keep guest
That's what I'm
Richard.
saying. Throw the fries in the chat, man. Show them it's okay, man. I'm with you, bro.
Channing, what do you like dipping your fries in?
Honey mustard and ranch.
Ooh, ranch.
Ooh,
I'm a
ooh.
ranch guy. I grew up in Arizona.
I love some ranch.
I got
Do you
some
dip
white
your pizza in
tendency.
ranch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Ranch fries. Oh. Pizza and ranch?
Oh, it's fire.
Yes.
Got to be pepperoni though.
You like pepperonis?
Okay.
Ah,
We're gonna finish up.
I just asked if you
can't
like
finish shit
pepperoni.
today.
What's I can't ask if he likes
Bro.
pepperoni.
I am so locked in on you right now.
What did I do?
Zion Williamson, we're finishing up with this.
Speaking of
Sat down
pepperoni.
with Malika Andrews and said that he is the healthiest he's been since Duke, citing extra work with his trainer and dialing in on a routine that is finally working as the keys, as well as taking a look in the mirror and taking accountability. 25 years old, averaging 21, 5, and 3 at 59% from the field. That is his highest field goal percentage among 20-plus point game scorers in NBA history. That is the highest, excuse me. How optimistic should the Pels be around their future with a healthy Zion? They had DeJounte Murray, Trey Murphy, Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fears.
My
as we know.
optimism is typically based off of past experience.
Yeah.
My optimism is like I believe I will make this shot because of past experiences. So my past experiences with the Pelicans lead me to believe that their future is questionable, as in most of the health reports on their roster. Like,
I'm over it.
I will say this: they're in a full rebuild. Zion Williamson has a unique contract. Probably, I think it was the first max guy to have a non-guarantee. If I'm the Pelicans, I definitely shop him this offseason and to see what kind of assets I could get back. So Zion, with this sample size, he's not only helping the Pelicans, but I believe he's helping himself, right? And I just feel like it's too late to try to, is the word rekindle this relationship and make it work and say that he's going to be our guy. Do I believe that Zion could go and help and be a guy for somebody else? Not like to help a guy? Absolutely. Like I believe he could be a second or third option to a main option, but he's not a cornerstone where you want to actually build your franchise around. But I believe that what Zion has changed the narrative about him. Shout out to him, because accountability is having hard conversations with people in your circle, letting go of certain people in your circle, going under the wing of a Bill Duffy, right? And being able to have that level of accountability. And whenever, and I'm going to say this last but not least, when you're in a clear space mentally, you're able to produce at the highest level. That's anything in life. If your headspace is clear from all the bullshit, if you ain't got less distractions, if you got less problems, you're going to fucking deliver at a high level. That's it. Anything you do. And that's what we're seeing right now with Zion.
Yeah, first of all, congrats to him for figuring it out and getting it done. But again, Richard makes a great point. I'm not betting any money on the Pelicans. They have not shown me for the last 20 years that they could put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, you could have just gone over like the last 5. You was like, since they switched their names to the Pelicans, everything's been all bad.
That was all bad. What the fuck? A Pelican? Awful. The mascot? Awful. But to me, I think Zion is going to be successful if he does move and gets a new change of scenery. I think they draft great. I think they do a good job of developing some of their young guys. But at a certain point, it's just not connecting for them to be great. They're just not a great organization because they're just, look at all the players. Trey Murphy should be better. Like, look what they did with Anthony Davis and Boogie and Rondo. And then you go to this team and Zion and Health. And it's just not, something's missing where there's no connectivity to win throughout that organization. So I hope all those boys, those young men, get a chance to go win something eventually. But I don't think it's going to be in New Orleans.
Really quickly, while Perk changes his television, the second best thing outside of ranch or ketchup is definitely somebody put in the chat the Frosty and with the Wendy's fries. That's the best dip.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. That's a weird texture.
It's delicious. Do you like the?
Channing just said he's not a texture guy.
Is it too creamy?
Okay, come on. we're
I
done.
do agree with you, though. There's
We're
nothing
done.
better
How
than
many
dipping a
likes?
Wendy
It's
fry
obviously
into
not
a chocolate
enough.
frosty.
We gotta go.
Anything else you guys want to get off your chest? Mo from NYC, thanks for joining the chat. We certainly did miss you. We did not talk Knicks and Spurs, but what a game that was over the weekend.
It wasn't really a game, Allie.
Okay, for the Knicks it was. They would choose to not agree with you.
All right, about.
All right, we're out.
All right.
Perk, when do you ever tap out early? We love all of you. Continue to tap in with us every Tuesday, Friday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. The Richard Show, presented by Road Trippin, is working on some new content, fun stuff. But right now, the Gilbert Arenas episode is out. That's exciting and fun. Anything else we're missing? I don't think so.
Did you see part 2 of Gilbert? Part 2 of Gilbert coming out.
Is wild. Wild. I
Part
think
2 of
you
Gilbert
need some
coming
help.
out. What's today? Is it
You
Tuesday?
need some help.
It's coming out with he needs help.
Both of you do.
Well, Gilbert really needs some help.
Yo, wait till you guys see it.
Yeah, it's
really
it's
good.
a problem. So
Use code ROADTRIPPIN10 to get 10% off Chosen Family Wines. We will see you on Friday.
pineapple belongs on pizza. Also, don't you ever forget.
Disgusting.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
No, it does not.
Shut up.
Goodbye.
All right.